Let's start today's market news. Here are the top 15 things to know before the opening bell. Based on the open interest future percentage, we have seen a long build-up in a total of 58 stocks on Monday, including Delmia Bharat, Honeywell Automation, Persistent Systems, Interglobe Aviation, and Ramco Cements. Those are the 15 points. First, key support and resistance levels on the Nifty. As per the pivot charts, the key support level for the Nifty is placed at 18,388, followed by 18,346 and 18,279. If the index moves up, the key resistance levels to watch out for are 18,522 followed by 18,563 and 18,631. Second, the Nifty Bank extended gains further by 75 points on December 12 to end at a record closing high of 43,709, outperforming the Nifty 50 and forming a bullish candle on the daily charts. The important pivot level, which will act as crucial support for the index, is placed at 43,470, followed by 43,378 and 43,230 levels. On the upside, key resistance levels are placed at 43,766 followed by 43,858 and 44,006 levels. Next point is call option data. We have seen the maximum call open interest at 19,000 strike, with 35.43 lakh contracts, which can act as a crucial resistance level in the December series. This is followed by 20,000 strike, which holds 23.12 lakh contracts, and 18,500 strike, which have more than 21.95 lakh contracts. Call writing was seen at 19,100 strike, which added 47,800 contracts, followed by 18,300 strike, which added 40,650 contracts, and 18,900 strike, which added 37,650 contracts. Call unwinding was seen at 18,700 strike, which shed 2.42 lakh contracts, followed by 18,600 strike, which shed 1.73 lakh contracts, and 19,500 strike, which shed 1.03 lakh contracts. Next point is put option data. We have seen a maximum put open interest at 18,000 strike, with 36.92 lakh contracts, which can act as a crucial support level in the December series. This is followed by 18,500 strike, which holds 29.9 lakh contracts, and 17,500 strike, which has accumulated 28.28 lakh contracts. Put writing was seen at 18,000 strike, which added 3.45 lakh contracts, followed by 18,400 strike, which added 2.22 lakh contracts, and 18,500 strike, which added 1.36 lakh contracts. Put unwinding was seen at 18,700 strike, which shed 2.72 lakh contracts, followed by 18,600 strike, which shed 2.3 lakh contracts, and 18,800 strike, which shed 1.29 lakh contracts. Next point is stocks with a high delivery percentage. A high delivery percentage suggests that investors are showing interest in these stocks. We have seen the highest delivery in HDFC, ICICI Bank, Larsen & Toubro, HDFC Bank, and Kotak Mahindra Bank, among others. Next point is 58 stocks saw long build up. An increase in open interest, along with an increase in price, mostly indicates a buildup of long positions. Based on the open interest future percentage, we have seen a long build-up in a total of 58 stocks on Monday, including Delmia Bharat, Honeywell Automation, Persistent Systems, Interglobe Aviation, and Ramco Cements. Next point is 24 stocks saw long unwinding. A decline in open interest, along with a decrease in price, mostly indicates a long unwinding. Based on the open interest future percentage, a total of 24 stocks have seen long unwinding on Monday, including Colgate-Palmolive, Vedanta, Shree Cements, Dixon Technologies, and Indian Energy Exchange. Next point is 51 stocks saw short build up. An increase in open interest, along with a decrease in price, mostly indicates a buildup of short positions. Based on the open interest future percentage, we have seen a short buildup in a total of 51 stocks on Monday, including United Breweries, Metropolis Healthcare, Navan Fluorine International, Alchem Laboratories, and Crompton Greaves Consumer Electrical. Next point is 61 stocks witnessed short covering. A decrease in open interest, along with an increase in price, mostly indicates a short covering. Based on the open interest future percentage, we have a total of 61 stocks in the short covering list on Friday, including Nifty Financial, Punjab National Bank, Coal India, Info Edge, and Indian Hotels. Next point is bulk deals. Cerebra Integrated Technologies, Hermes Global Fund sold 28.47 for 11 equity shares in the company at an average price of 26.97 rupees per share. Those are the stocks in news. Tata Motors, the commercial and passenger vehicle maker, has received in principle approval from the board of directors to explore the possibility of partial divestment of its investment in subsidiary Tata Technologies, TTL, through an IPO route at an opportune time. The company will make further announcements of all material developments relating to IPO. KEC International, the infrastructure EPC major, has received orders worth 1,349 rupees crore across its various businesses. The transmission and distribution business has secured orders for T&D projects in India, SAARC, Middle East, and Americas, while the business has bagged orders for building a data center and for infra works in the hydrocarbon segment in India. Mahindra CI Automotive, the auto ancillary firm, has acquired 27.35% equity stake in StrongSun Solar for 2.4 rupees crore. The investment in StrongSun will help the company optimize the power cost and increase the consumption of green energy at its various power-intensive plants. V-Guard Industries, Kochi-based consumer electrical and electronics company, has signed definitive agreements for acquiring 100% stake in Sunflame Enterprises, SPL, for 660 rupees crore, on a cash-free, debt-free basis. The transaction is expected to close by mid-January 2023. BGR Energy Systems, the company has received orders worth 330 rupees crore from Indian Oil Corporation. The order includes construction of civil and structural works in Panipat Refinery Project Complex. The contract completion period is 18 months. GR Infra Projects, the company has entered into share purchase agreement with Lokesh Builders for transfer of entire shares being held by the company in its subsidiary GR Highways Investment Manager, GHAMPL. After the transfer, Gimpel would cease to be subsidiary of the company. The transaction cost is 15 rupees crore. Ethos, promoter Yashovardhan Saboo sold 50,000 shares in the company via open market transactions at an average price of 1,022.94 rupees per share on December 12, reducing shareholding from 0.86% to 0.64%. Promoter entity Dream Digital Technology sold 62,885 shares at an average price of 1,016.28 rupees per share on December 9, lowering shareholding from 0.27% to 0%. Next point is fund flow. Majorly buying happened in index options and index future of 4,811 and 658 crores. Next point is FII and D2 data. Foreign institutional investors FIIs have sold shares worth 138.81 rupees crore, while domestic institutional investors DIIs bought shares worth 695.60 rupees crore on December 12, as per provisional data available on the NSE. Next point is stocks under FNO ban on NSE. The National Stock Exchange has retained BHEL, Delta Corp, Punjab National Bank, and GNFC under its FNO ban list for December 13. Securities thus banned under the FNO segment include companies where derivative contracts have crossed 95% of the market-wide position limit. Next news is Landmark Cars mobilizes 165 rupees crore via anchor book ahead of IPO. Landmark Cars, in its BSE filing, said it has finalized allocation of 32.66 lakh shares to anchor investors, at a price of 506 rupees per share, the upper end of price band. Landmark Cars, the automotive retailer for premium and luxury brands, on December 12, has raised 165.30 rupees crore via its anchor book ahead of initial public offerings, IPO, opening. The company, in its BSE filing, said it has finalized allocation of 32.66 lakh shares to anchor investors, at a price of 506 rupees per share, the upper end of price band. Total 14 investors made an investment in the company via anchor book, including HDFC Mutual Fund, Nippon Life India, Goldman Sachs, Aditya Birla Sun Life, Pinebridge Global Funds, Edelweiss, Maven India Fund, BNP Paribas Arbitrage Resonance Opportunities Fund, and Morgan Stanley. Out of total allocation to anchor investors, 14.22 lakh shares were allocated to 4 domestic mutual funds through a total of 4 schemes, Landmark Cars said. The company intends to raise 552 rupees crore via maiden public issue of 1.09 crore shares, which comprises a fresh issue of 150 rupees crore and an offer for sale of 402 rupees crore by selling shareholders. The price band for the offer, which opens on December 13, is 481 to 506 rupees per share. The IPO will close on December 15.